everybody. What the hell? Oh yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole. instead of actually saying Mr. Poopy Butthole. These guys literally said Mr. PB. Because they don't want to get canceled for doing something. I mean, this is actually... Is this like their third? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Tom Lizard. He could have been a sidekick. I mean, he's too small, but... He could have been back bling. Like this MF right here. Or like, he could have been like this sidekick right here. Like this sidekick right here.
Nice.
I don't know who this guy is because I never watched Rick and Morty. This is like the third Rick and Morty collab. They got Mr. Poopy Butthole. You know, chat? And today, I accidentally broke my second Chibi. Because I dropped it like a dumbass again. Yeah. Wondering why I'm live streaming today? I just haven't been on my PS5 for a while. But mostly there's gonna be an event here soon. As you can see here, a little yellow lift in the sky. Oh my god, that's stick drip gang. Gang, this is not me. This is my stick drift. There it is! The rift! It's happening at like 3:30 p.m. It's gonna enter to the rift. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Oh my god. You can see it's going to a certain Snell location. Or I don't know, it could be just a galaxy that just, I don't know. Oh shit, I don't know shit. Okay. I'm not dealing with this shit!
Alright!
Wait, he sounds familiar.
Alright! Nice.
Okay. The lizard. Lizard. Hold up. Guys, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm about to do. so weird seeing Godzilla doing these things. Like, look at Godzilla. Have you ever seen such a detailed face in Fortnite? No. I mean, his actual model is very detailed. I mean, they were doing a Godzilla collab. He looks almost, well, actually no, he looks like he was just ripped straight out of, oh my god, what happened to his dorsal plates? They look like they got cut. Hey, Predator, Goldie got me dripping. It doesn't even fit on. Shit, they were, nigga, what? I'm saying, nigga, I'm allowed to. The Grab Pack. I like how they actually modeled them and used the actual official art by Mob Entertainment. You know how much, you know how freaking Poppy Playtime got a collab. You know, like, if they, like, if they do some, if, I'm allowed to say that, but, let's click that name again. By the way, if they ever do another collab, hopefully they do, like like a, like a Prototype or Poppy sidekick. If Prototype is gonna be a sidekick, he would be like the size of the German Shepherd in Fortnite. Or they could just do Poppy. If Poppy's gonna be a sidekick, that would be funny. I mean, how Huggy fits in the Fortnite art style. Actually, no. No, let me search up the Fortnite mayor's, like, thing.
No can do, Vincent. I gotta secure this stuff free.
Hold up. I mean, they did use the... Oh, right. Oh, the Dark Board just gonna shoot out the 0 point. That's what's gonna happen, guys.
Won't be a full Mario Galaxy movie. Alright, listen, I know I was just saying that this is a dumb claim, but I have a different take than most people. Somehow most of the movie, I believe they will be in space. Whether or not they're going to the garden. My take is that this will not be a good adaptation of the game for a few reasons. First, Rosalie, yes, she looks really cool, and I like that they're leaning into the mom thing with the young woman. But one of my favorite parts about her character is her really tragic backstory. And if they actually included dead, buried mother-in-law, I would be genuinely shocked. Pleasantly surprised, but shocked. Second, the ending. I very much doubt that on movie 2, Nintendo will do the real Galaxy ending of sucking the universe into a black hole with all of the humans sacrificing themselves to reset the world. Again, I'm 99% sure that won't happen. But again, if it does, I will be shocked. However, there's one last thing that I am 1,000% sure Nintendo won't do, which will really make this movie not a Galaxy movie, and that is the atmosphere. There's a really good thing, let's say, to put it in a better word than I can about the quiet loneliness of Mario Galaxy, because space is lonely and big and scary, and honestly, it's why it's my favorite Mario game. That's probably why I am the way I am, because of the emotions I got.
Laminations made a new video. Ah! He said, damn! He said that! Okay.
Right here. I can't complain too much though. We would use a camper on our family trips, so we weren't truly roughing it. It was definitely not. Looks like they got none of the stuff back from a 42 night camper trip to the mountains where I ate nothing but tree bark and slept on a tarp on top of sharp rocks and pine cones, and then I hiked 50 miles every day. Okay. As the mandatory camping trip approached, Brody decided that it might be more fun if he invited the girl he had recently started dating. Hey, want to go out into the wilderness and be trapped in a cramped space with me and my rambunctious family for a week? And Jen made the insane decision to say yes because I guess she loves my brother. Again, insane. It's worth it. The next night, we were playing a board game. I need to know what to do. Hey, did you have Brownie? You had 2 and I only had 1. Let me have it. That's it. Then Brother looked for a blunt object to attempt to bludgeon me with, as brothers often do. He grabbed Jen's ukulele and held it like a hammer, threatening to hit me. Imagine this. You're stranded in the wilderness with a family of tweakers and no cell service. And your boyfriend's dumb little brother is about to ruin all your prized possessions. In that moment, Jen's sanity had finally had enough, and her soft-spoken, polite nature
Oh no!
handle anything Brody could throw.
You're cooked, gang! You're cooked! Yeah, he's dead. If it fires 2 shots, you're dead.
Mom dragged us out of bed to go on a freezing record hike. So we rented these special skin-tight wetsuits that would conserve our body heat while hiking through the river. No getting out of a forced family fun adventure. So I decided to make the most of it as we were hiking down. I discovered that the suit could hold air if I breathed it, and I devised a plan to make it back down the river. Work smart, not hard. Speaking of river adventures, years before
Oh my god.
with water running over it, that you could go down just like a water slide. My brothers went and made it so started to slide, I got cold feet and tried to bail. I desperately grabbed at a rock, but the current was too strong. By the lake.
I was trying to control the stick shift.
My brothers took turns racing it around, bumping it into each other, and making it go full speed into a wave, causing it to tumble across the water. Yeah, no. Proper boat etiquette. I could just tell that my brothers were going to break the boat with how crazily they were moving. I, however, was going to drive it carefully and responsibly, like the well-adjusted young man I was. I was not going to engage in such juvenile, uncouth behavior. I kept the boat away from the waves and closer to the shore to keep it safe and secure, and despite driving it like a grandma, the propeller hit a rock and shattered. Dad, I'm so sorry. It's okay, son. We can still fix it. I don't feel that bad, though, because most of Dad's RC toys were killed by Dad's own poor judgment. I get at least one freebie. Time to drive this new fancy RC car right in front of all of the family dogs. Well, at least I can reach the plane. Darn it! We walked out to the beach.
Yeah. I was watching this funny video from Haminations.
I needed a place to leash Bo, but it was all just sand. Luckily, I thought ahead and brought a sand anchor. We screwed it into the ground and patted the sand down tight, and leashed the beast to it. Huzzah! Another obstacle conquered by the great Bryson's gift of foresight. We were having fun, swimming, playing spike ball, and flying kites, when suddenly Bo target locked on a family with a dog. Well, good thing he's leashed up. My foresight, however, did not account for this. Put yourself in that family's shoes. You've just witnessed a 90-pound kipper break out of the
Whoa, bro. Damn it.
Just wanted to play, so I didn't have to clean up another massacre. That stunning 360 maneuver has become crystallized in time in our family history. I'm more impressed than anything, honestly. It's the most graceful acrobatic thing he's ever done. One of the few saving graces of being forced to live in a camper for a weekend is camping food.
He's probably using aim hacks.
Traditional first night meal, tinfoil dinner. It's made with basic.
Since why would he be looking over there?
In the fire scratches that caveman itch in my brain and makes it taste way better than it should. And my other favorite camping food is woofums. Forms of biscuit dough over your woofum stick, roasted over the fire, and when you take it off the stick, it has a perfect pocket to fill with scrambled cheesy eggs and bacon. Why are they called woofums? Oh, because you woof them down. I get it. And we even made Dutch oven pizza. That was fine dining in the morning. But of course, we also did the classics, like roasting hot dogs by the fire. I had just finished cooking my hot dog to perfection. It had a beautiful, even crispiness all around. I put it in a bun and went to the table where the condiments were. It was dark, so I grabbed what I thought was the ketchup and covered my hot dog with it. But the texture was off. I brought my hot dog into the firelight to see that it was relish, which I hate. My perfectly cooked hot dog was ruined. My blood boiled. I was overwhelmed with rage, and I let out a scream that every camper within a mile would hear. Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the big one, the F-dash-dash-dash word. To make my night even more perfect, when we were cooking s'mores later, I had finally gotten my marshmallow to a perfect even golden brown, and Brayden whacked his skewer into my marshmallow, causing it to fall in the fire. Then, that night, as I was just about to get into the shower, Brayden pushed me aside and jumped in.
I'm just watching
This
this
was the
animations
final
video,
straw.
bro. So
Enjoy
funny.
your shower, Brayden.
Oh, that's too funny.
Later in the day, Brody and I wanted to go on another excursion, but the big ATV was being used by my parents. So we asked to borrow our grandparents' ATV, and they said yes. And off we went on an adventure. Now, I didn't know this, but this ATV was narrower than the bigger one I was used to. So I went to do a power slide just like I had done before, but since it was narrower, the ATV tipped on its side. As it tipped, Brody reached out, attempting to parry the earth itself to prevent us from tipping. His ego was damaged far more than his arm was. We tried our best, but we couldn't tip it right side up, and the sun was starting to set. We can't tip it. It's getting dark, and we're gonna die and get eaten by coyotes.
Coyotes are the least of your worries out of these two.
Oh, please, don't do it! What? Dark, and we're gonna die and get eaten by coyotes.
Coyotes are the least of your worries out of these two.
It's a sad one.
Another ATV drove by, Brody waved him down, and the guy helped us tip it back up. After that, I had lost my appetite for driving. My need for speed, one might say. So Brody drove us back to the campsite and told everyone what happened. And everyone made fun of me, like a loving family does. For the next trip, we were going to go on a Slot Canyon hike. So I once again used my wonderful gift of foresight and bought little boots to keep Bo and Dixie's paws cool on the hot rocks. And to eat up the other passenger dog. Despite being an old grandma dog, Dixie loved hiking with us. However, it definitely was tiring for her. So much so that when she found a shady spot, she wouldn't even bother with the torture spin process to lie down. She would just stop holding herself up and plop down on the ground to start resting as soon as possible. Whenever we would go hiking, Dixie had to be with us. She refused to be left in the campsite.
She would run back and forth between the people in the front and the people in the back during the hikes. It was always so sweet how she insisted on being around us, and whenever a camp trip was over and she saw us start packing up, she would plant herself in the cars and refuse to get out. I'm coming whether you like it or not, and also I call shotgun. After that trip, she was exhausted. She literally rested for like 2 weeks. But to her, it was worth it just to be with us. I'll always cherish the time we got to spend with her. Last year, Dixie passed away. I'll love to miss her forever. Goodbye, Dixie.
Rest in peace, Dixie. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, bro. Emanation's dog, Dixie, just recently passed away. I just saw the, probably everyone knows. I don't know.
Except for that time Dixie got sprayed by a skunk.
You already know that.
Although, when Bo passes away, I might have to go full John Wick. I'm taking this. Don't you ever pull stuff like that again. And I'm taking these as well. I want to apologize. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Bryson. I hope you enjoy.
Poppy Playtime is getting a movie? The timing is definitely.
Okay, let's see what the Milker Plunger is hearing.
We are multiple months deep into a controversy and protest regarding Skibidi.
Yeah, I'm just recently to enter back to the Skibidi Toilet community. You know why I don't like the Skibidi Toilet community, and sometimes I want to leave now? I just recently entered the back. It's people saying so much corny lines, saying lines from the show. They're saying, "We'll get back what's ours." Nigga, you're so corny.
Toilet creator Alexi's alleged fallout with the IP owners, Invisible Narratives, which Invis denies, with Alexi no longer animating on the series. In their first statement since December, they publicly offered to reveal contract terms with Alexi, contingent on his written consent.
Over the past months, the story around Skibidi Toilet, Alexi, and Invisible Narratives has grown increasingly disconnected from reality. Many of you have asked for proof, but the agreement itself is governed by mutual confidentiality restrictions.
So, that's one aspect confirmed. Boom can't talk freely about his situation.
Yeah. Known as probably, I don't know bullshit, I don't know contracts. I'm watching this Plunger Channel YT thing. Also, Iron Cameraman is the biggest milker alive, and I hope he's like, I hope he stops or just leaves and milks some other fandom, like the Elbert fandom, like my self-aware robot fandom. That is still a thing. Yeah, self-aware robot does take time because it's made in Blender, not SFM. Only reason Boom only took a few months to animate something is because he actually locked the hell in. And mostly because the animations needed to do things, it crashes. SFM is an old software. Yeah, SFM is an old software. Everyone knows that. Because somebody named... Did I just offended you? Okay, luckily I didn't offend him. Guess I don't want to die. Because I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Wait. What was I gonna say? Alright. Skibidi Toilet. Skibidi Toilet. Alright. There's somebody doing apparently there's this, Boom had a second channel during quote unquote back in 2023 quote unquote, because first of all, if you go look at the old animations, they're really bad. You know, expected as usual when you're trying SFM for the first time, but Door Closer animate really fast. Apparently that's Boom's old channel. No, it wasn't. I don't believe it, because why would he have a channel? Another channel? And apparently he's starting a new series called Human Being. If he is, why? He knows damn well if that blows up, you know, like with Skibidi Toilet, Invisible Narratives, gonna just take it anyways. And they apparently copyright his name. Because I don't know, bro. I just need actual solid evidence. Evidence or something, bro. Because ain't no way I'm not gonna believe some lies that are handed to me. I'm not gonna believe some little iron cameraman speaking to like friggin' ex-employees, quote unquote, bro. There's no ex-employees that know about a CEO. Hold up. What up, BRB? Hold up, I'm taking a short break for a moment. But when it hits 3:20, we're gonna get back on the game. Like, you know, I mean 3:20 or something. Did I say 3:20 or 3:30? I don't remember. I'm cooking a corn dog in the microwave. I'm back. I was just done eating my corn dog.
Grill me for that.
I'm still here. And also, time to get on Fortnite, guys! This shit is so unfunny.
I hope you enjoy it.
I am Cracky Quinn.
I gotta turn off the comments. Guys, I'm just watching TikTok. You know who Cerny Angel is, right? Or who? I don't know who she. I don't know, gang. I don't know who she is, or he, or they. I don't know. I don't know who nigga is, but they are so unfunny. If she watches this part of this live stream, if some random freaking shit happens, she just watches this live stream, sees this part. I don't give two shits if she's gonna be angry. What is she gonna do? Send her little OCs? I don't know. I don't think she'll. She probably takes criticism very well, and yeah, everyone takes criticism very well. Sometimes not, because let's talk about Iron Cameraman here. I'm just kidding. It's the last time I'm going to talk about Iron Cameraman here in the Skibidi Toilet Drama, because that Skibidi Toilet Drama's, oh no, it's just a mess. Oh, the rift! The rift! Something's happening! He's going back! Gang, what the hell just happened? Actually, like, for real. The hell just happened? But anyways, what I was talking about? Alright, Cerny Angel. They're so corny. I mean, their jokes are pretty much unfunny. I think they're just a content farmer. They're content farming everything. Garden Band, Poppy Playtime, every shit. Bro, animate something else. Like, bro, back then you were so popular, you had copies. You know how popular you have to get to have copies? And you still animated a flipper clip, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know how they draw in the same style all the time, gang. I don't know if Flipper Clip and IB's Paint use the same brush. Also, there was like this person named Snowy Angel. Also, I used to be a big fan of Cerny Angel back then. Not anymore, since I grow out of her content. Since her content's not really entertaining anymore to my now 13-year-old brain. Now what I watch is like freaking Poppy Playtime still. So what? Playtime. Power Hour, guys. Power Hour. Yeah. Alright, here's the leaks we got. Ice King, Rocket. But glad they're doing events now. Oh yeah, Snow Angel. Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah, they make these like really like I don't know. They made these videos that like are really inappropriate. Or I reported them. Yeah, they had this video where they had their character, their friggin' OC or something, or like from like some like that game. Do you remember the Apple Farm game? I remember it was Andy's Apple Farm. Was it named that? I don't remember. I think that game is now dead. The Phantom's dead there now. The Phantom's dead as hell. I mean, a lot of indie studios. Cuphead, yeah, it's still indie, but hey, at least it's still a big franchise. I wish they can, like, I wish they're making, I hope they're making, I hope they're making a new game as we speak. Or not. I mean, if they're making other games besides Cuphead, that's alright. That's fine. Because, they're allowed to. Or I remember one of the devs had, like, and then one of the brothers, yeah, there was like two brothers, like, one of the brothers, like, had a wife, and the wife was pregnant, and the wife draw every single frame of Cuphead. That's what a lot of people don't know. That Cuphead was actually not digitalized. Well, technically not. It was drawn on paper and put into PowerPoint or something. I don't know. I don't know PowerPoint. I don't know. All I know, they just did some fancy shit and did that. And I hope they're making new games instead of the Cuphead copies. I mean, Cuphead is the reason why other games are copying its style. There was literally a copy of it. There was like a Cuphead copy one of the trailer for it. I don't remember because I think the game is probably it didn't came out, or just did came out, but no one cared. Or just no one really played it at all, so they just stopped being a studio whatsoever. I mean, I'm canceling. I'm canceling. I'm canceling Excellence Universe. It's never coming out. Because I suck at animating on 2D. I suck at drawing, but my 3D animation skills got a little better. I mean, I can't pose like he would do that well. I mean, I can, but if he's standing still, I can't. But animating him, it's very hard. You have to do 1,000 frames or something to do that. I mean, I don't really have time since I usually just watch TikTok and do shit. But I'm getting back on my computer, and I hope I see you on the next live stream in the next event. Since I only do these things for events, and also I took a photo of this. Anyways, see ya, guys. I hope I see you next time. Anyways,